Okay, Soulja Boy's back with a vengeance. Just ruined a couple of his friendships like Tiger, Drake. How much drama can he make? He called out Dex, yay, Ariana Grande like, damn, this must be the plan. Ah, beef, yes, that's gonna get up his streams. Now Soulja the man. Future just dropped that Wizrd. And honestly, it's okay. But I'm feeling like the flame might not remain with the past 7 years that it stayed. Now let me explain. He paved the way for these young auto-tune pioneers. And the same sound that might have worked before may have moved on from their ears. Let's talk. Soulja.
Character.
Yeah, well, it's pretty crazy how you can, just like that, you can be back in it, you know?
Didn't he do this, like, maybe 2 years ago or something? Didn't he have, I thought he had some kind of other drama with somebody not so long ago, but...
Yeah, he had some pretty bad beefs, like, last year, too.
That's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember with who or when, but I don't know, man. He pops every once in a while just to kind of start...
This one's interesting, though.
Yeah, this one, yeah, no, you're right.
He's pretty much just saying he needs his credit. You know, he deserves his credit for a lot of these modern rappers.
Yeah, and I mean, as crazy and as corny as he is, he's not wrong.
He's really not. That's what's crazy about it when you think about it.
Yeah, he's just going about it in the wrong way, but
yeah, well,
no,
of course.
He's not wrong. That's the thing.
The Drake, Drake. Did you see that meme?
Exactly.
He was saying, you know, Drake stole some lines for his "Tell me what's really going on." Jersey back up in this thing.
Who the fuck hasn't Drake stole
I know.
from?
I know. Every time I hear him whenever I hear the references he steals from, I'm like, damn. But it still sounds so good the way Drake did it.
I guess, man. But yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's just a big, you know, as an actor, that's a big thing. You know, you take from other. You know, you have to be someone else for being an actor. So I think that's part of his
but then it kind of
rap
comes off as just cherry picking. I mean, essentially every single every single project has just been what sound is hot right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of diverting the conversation.
No, you're all right. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it made a good.
I definitely see what he's saying, and he's definitely got a point. He's just he's got to go about it in a little bit of a less aggressive way.
Yeah. Well, someone from Drake's camp, like, posted an interview where Drake actually called Soulja when he was working on the song and mentioned how he used that line. And apparently the song's from some old Soulja Boy, like not even like released Soulja Boy, like it was old mixtapes that were on probably MySpace. So that's why it was kind of cool, and I guess Soulja even okayed it back then. So he was just kind of bringing up Soulja saying, you know, Drake's taken from me. Who else did he make a point about? He said he brought up a lot of artists: Chief Keef, Riff Raff, Famous Dex, Lil B.
Right.
So these are all the internet, you know, not as good of rappers, but they're entertaining for sure.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a entertainment kind of first and foremost kind of thing. But
kind of like the simple rap that goes hard, but kind of funny-ish.
Right. And I mean, it's I mean, like I said, it's there. He's not wrong. I mean, I know he's kind of in the back of our minds, but
yeah,
his influence is definitely there.
Oh yeah. So he got,
which is crazy because he wasn't around very long. That's the thing. He didn't stick around very long. But
yeah, he hasn't because he'll bring up his points of, like, you know, he did "Kiss Me Through the Phone," then he did later on he had hits also. I can't think off the top of my head now, but Pretty Boy Swag, you know. They're actually, now you listen to those records and it's like they fit in so well with the modern rapper. So it's like, dude, he was ahead of.
Curious. It'd be kind of cool to see him if
live.
He popped up and, like, if like he blew up in 2018. I'd be kind of curious to see
19
what he would have been, but I don't know. It probably would have been the same, honestly. But
well, so they brought him out at Yams Day, ASAP Mob did Yams Day. They do it every year. This one was pretty big. They did it in a wrestling match that looked fucking really cool. Or a wrestling, what do you call that? Cage.
Wrestling, okay.
You know. So they bring out Soulja Boy, and dude, the songs were lit, man. Like, Pretty Boy Swag live was nuts to see. I'm like, dude, that formula fits so well now. It's kind of nuts, man. How well.
I imagine that between that and just the pure nostalgia, that'd probably be pretty cool to see live, honestly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've kind of earned a little more respect for Soulja Boy, realizing, well, he actually has done a lot for the game, kind of.
Yeah, no, he's right. You got to be a little more. If you want people to hear you, you got to be a little more level-headed about it. But
well, hey, his streams went up. He started beef, and his streams went up.
That's the fucking that's the rap game, man.
Yeah, that's what I just was saying. Yeah. Okay. Future, big release
Yes.
of the album Wizrd.
With no A.
With no A. W-I. Yeah, sure, I guess that's the only letter they skipped. Now I'm realizing it.
It's weird. And then
So
he
it's
capitalized it. I don't know,
W-I-Z-R-D.
but yeah.
What did he capitalize? What letter?
He capitalized the whole Wizrd word.
Oh, yeah. But why no A? Why are we too lazy for an A? We got an I in there.
I know. I don't know. It's not a vowel thing, so.
Okay.
I don't know what
That's a
he's
good point
doing,
there,
but
Zach. Well, let's just say, I'm a pretty big Future fan. I know you don't listen to Future as much, Zach. So
Yeah.
even me being biased, I will say I was let down.
Okay. I have a question, but explain. What were you let down by?
I just felt like the whole project was fine. Nothing wrong with the project. It just
Okay.
wasn't really standout either. It was kind of just the songs were there. They delivered enough. There was a couple songs. A song with Travis Scott was pretty good. That was called Run.
Oh, yeah, of
Well,
course.
yeah, well, of course, right. Travis Scott was with him. So I'm trying to think of the title of it.
First off.
It was pretty good. I mean, that was standout songs on the whole record. I mean, there's 20 songs, man, and nothing.
Dude, there's 20 songs, and there's only 2 songs with someone not named Future on it.
Yeah. So, which means you better give me a lot of songs that are popping. And this
Which
was
really
kind of
wasn't.
this was the first one where I was kind of let down. This is the first
I
one
don't
where.
know.
Go ahead.
I
Well, yeah,
don't
what
know
were
if the
what
whole
were you
thing's
gonna?
run its course or what, but I mean, so let me ask you this then. What's the last? Because this dude's constantly pumping out projects. What's the last Future project that you really enjoyed?
Future Hendrix, I think self-titled Future Hendrix. That was the one
Okay.
that had the week after he did the Future. It was so there was an album that had
Oh
Mask
shit,
Off.
that's like
Yeah.
3. It looks like that's like
It's
2 or
two-
3 projects ago.
Yeah, so he dropped. Well, what was? Yeah, so he dropped that, and then he dropped Future Hendrix, which had Sorry, that had come more of the singing songs. I liked that one pretty well.
Right.
Then after that, I think the next project,
Looks like it.
Beast Mode
I don't
2.
know. The order's kind of weird, but it's got Super Slimy,
Oh.
Beast Mode 2, and then
Yeah.
the Juice World project.
No, yeah, that's the right order. I forgot about Super Slimy. That kind of got.
I think
that was
everybody
whatever.
did, honestly.
The Juice World project, that was all right. I figured, he's working on his album too, so this was kind of just a quick project, so that was okay. But this was just, I'll make some points. I guess he stopped doing lean, stopped drinking lean.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah, which is cool. I'm
That is
happy
cool.
to hear that, but-
I am happy, but at the same time, maybe it affected the music a little because
Yeah, and that's what he said too. That's what he said he was afraid of between like fan perception and the actual music itself.
It's,
Which I mean, I hope it doesn't come to that, but
I want to be happy for the guy for quitting lean because that's some dangerous stuff. Apparently, I think enough
Right.
rappers have died or passed or gotten in trouble with it. And rest in peace, Fredo Santana. His 1 year anniversary of passing was yesterday.
That's insane.
Rest in
Alright.
peace, Mac Miller. That was his birthday yesterday.
Yep. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Yams, because they just did his festival. He passed away from a drug overdose, too much lean. So it makes a point.
Yeah,
a rapper quitting
definitely.
lean is great.
Yeah.
Now it's just like I think maybe Future's. I looked up some nerdy stuff. Future dropped Tony Montana. Okay, Tony Montana with Drake, right?
Right. Okay.
That original single that popped him off, and he even said that in a recent interview, was September 20th of 2011.
Jesus Christ.
So, and honestly, I mean, he's been hitting ever since. So
Well,
that's
yeah. I mean, there was what, a 2, maybe 3 year period where he was probably one of the top 5 hottest in the rap game.
there's a good couple of years where he was.
It
Yeah.
was probably longer than that.
Top
yeah,
5.
honestly.
I'd say he had a couple years where he was top 5 for sure.
Because like he had like Honest all the way to like
Yeah.
March Madness. Like
Yeah.
he had it for a couple years for a while.
Mm-hmm. So that's 7.5 years is how I'm looking
Yeah.
at it. One can only, in the rap game, you can only hold that torch for so long. I mean,
Well,
Wayne,
especially if you're not really changing anything about what you're doing.
yeah, well, that's kind of what I was brought to this last album. Is every song he found a way to push that auto-tune instrument, okay? And auto-tune, I feel like there's only so much you can do with melody. I mean, an R&B artist is going to keep finding melodies because they're with melody. Now, Future...
Yeah, well, I mean, especially when you got 20 tracks and probably 15 to 16 of them have super similar beats.
Yeah.
And you're just doing the same auto-tune. Yeah, and it's 20 goddamn tracks. Like,
for being his biggest, one of his most hype release. I don't know if I'm wording that right, but this is probably one of my biggest letdowns for Future.
I would agree. I mean, he really, ever since Dirty Sprite 2, I haven't really been impressed with anything by him.
Yeah, I'd say Dirty Sprite 2 was maybe his peak of...
That was probably peak Future.
Maybe. Because then he did, but then next with the 2 releases week after week was huge. Then, not as much for content with that, but Mask Off, that was a huge record.
Mask Off, yeah, that was huge for him.
But then after that...
Was the Drake collab after Dirty Sprite 2, or was that before?
After, I believe.
Okay, because that was pretty huge for a little bit there. But
yeah, that was a big run. Him and Future, Drake and Future had their thing, was huge. It was fun to watch. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's time for Future to sit back now and kind of still make music, but I don't know.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like, it's cool if you don't want to change. It's kind of cool if you don't want to change anything. But if you're someone who's going to drop 3-4 full-length albums a year,
yeah,
it's going to get a little oversaturated. And I think that's another one of his problems.
I think I like the Juice WRLD album maybe even more, and that wasn't even, that was all right.
It's a shame everyone forgot about that one so quickly. It actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, maybe that one pushed him a little more to try different stuff. Maybe he was just a little too comfortable in this last album. What was I'll say this though. I feel like Future always has an innovative thing. That's his name, Future. So he usually has an innovative thing for each album that is different. But this was the first one where I felt like nothing was changed except he's on less drugs. Being a little more honest, I guess, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little personal on a couple of the tracks, but yeah. I definitely see what you're saying, though, and I mean, I agree. It was just very, as far as growth, it was very stagnant. It was just, it was a Future album, essentially. It was just another Future, yeah. Let's give it a score, man. Let's give it a score. What do you got out of 5? Out of 5, I don't know, probably a 3.25, maybe. That's pretty generous of you, man. Are you giving it lower? I was thinking 2.75. Oh, shit. Okay. So, I guess we'll be nice and give Future Hendrix Project, Wizrd, with no A 3 out of 5. We'll disappoint Future. Yeah. Pretty disappointed. So we'll see where we go from here. Maybe he has another album ready for next weekend. I'm sure he's got fucking 2 or 3 of them ready. Yeah. But, okay. Well, that's enough with Future. This artist I've never heard of till now. YNW Melly, featuring Kanye West. Song is called Mixed Personalities. That's off his new album, We All Shine. I didn't get a chance to hear it all. Cole Bennett, man, congratulations. You made a video for Kanye. That's huge. Got a yay video, man. That's huge. So big props to Cole. Video is pretty trippy. Did you get to check it out, Zach? No, that was the one thing I failed to get around to. Now I feel like an idiot. Let me just bullshit. Yeah. You're all right. I'll just bullshit real quick. So that was huge. Weird video, but cool concept. Kanye standing, he was, when you watch the video, Zach, you'll see. Yeah. Kanye's got some trippy seaweed grass going all on him. And it's a trippy video. The other artist is at one point, it looks like he's getting head, but it's actually a robot chick eating spaghetti off of his dick. So it's pretty cool, innovative for sure. It was a what the fuck type video. It was cool, and Cole's known for that. I mean, his last video with the one that we covered was the Future one with Juice WRLD. That was a futuristic, trippy video. Keep it up, Cole, man. We're proud of you. Lyrical Lemonade. I'm still trying to taste that shit, so we're ready to taste it, man. Yeah, that's YNW Melly, featuring Kanye West, Mixed Personalities. He's an artist from Florida. So, okay, I'll have to look at him because I've never heard him before. Now he's got a yay verse, so that's kind of weird. He must have maybe he connected with him when they were at the XXXTentacion album release, maybe somewhere there. Oh yeah, that could be it. Let's go on to Malibu Ken. Malibu Ken. It finally dropped, man.
Yeah, so full project finally dropped. I saw you copped it. Physical, right? You got the physical copy?
Yeah, I got the CD because I'm an old man.
Good for you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Those don't exist. No, that's cool. I respect it. I almost actually bought the Future album on physical just to have it. I'm really glad I didn't.
The Wizrd?
Yeah, the Wizrd.
Oh, shit.
Wizrd. There's no way.
That's a bullet dodge there.
But anyways, back to Malibu Ken, and that's, again, which artist? That is...
It's A$AP Rock and then this producer, Tobacco.
Tobacco, yeah. And what were the two standout tracks, Churro and Tuesday?
Yeah, those are my personal favorites, I think. It's a little 10-track project. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I won't get too into it, nerd out on you, but
no, you're all right. I got to check it out a little bit.
It's a little more straightforward, which is nice. Tobacco's production's kind of weird. I'm kind of getting used to it because it's super like weird and robotic, and that's not usually what he's rapping over. But it came together really nice. A$AP is, he's 43 years old and he hasn't missed a step.
43?
Killing the entire project.
43. Wow. Okay. That's
yeah.
pretty,
40,
I didn't know
he's
that.
been around for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, he has. That's cool. The Tuesday track I especially liked. I think I liked that.
Yeah, that was. I've never heard him use a flow like that, so that was really really refreshing, and that's probably by far my favorite one so far.
Is that kind of a more modern sound for him? Is he not usually that?
Yes, for
commercial
sure.
sounding? Okay.
I mean, he does a lot of storytelling, but that track in particular was super straightforward and just had like that really modern kind of rapid fire flow, which I've never heard him use before. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was cool. I liked. He had sounds like he was on tour, and his neighbor called because they found a mushroom growing in his car.
A mushroom growing in his car.
So no, I caught a little bit of it. It's cool. It's fun. It's fun storytelling that it's probably definitely stretched at points for sure, right? I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's words the way he. I respect it for. You have to actually sit and catch the words more. It's not just the.
Yeah, definitely.
So. Cool. Well, what would you, just for shits and gigs, what would you give their project out of 5? In case there's a
I mean, I'm biased, so take it with a grain of salt. But I'd probably do a 4 1/4.
Wow, okay. 4 1/4. That is Malibu Ken. Is that the album title too?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just titled Malibu Ken. Yep.
Cool, man. Let's talk about James Blake.
Oh yeah.
Dropped an album. So have you been a James Blake fan or what?
Hell yeah, dude.
How far back? I mean, I don't know. The oldest I can think back of James Blake. He has a song with Eminem, right?
I don't know actually. Does he have a song with Eminem?
Maybe it's not James Blake, dude. Nah, probably a different guy, different white guy. James Blake, he's kind of more R&B-ish, right?
Yeah. He's got a little bit of hip hop influence, but he's more piano R&B kind of guy.
Okay.
I mean, he's had tracks with Chance before. And Kanye. A couple more rappers I'm blanking on, but
Kanye,
yeah,
probably.
he's definitely got a big hip hop influence though.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him a lot on Travis Scott's Be God. Fuck, what is it?
Yeah, that one came together really well, and it's produced by Metro, and it just that came together really well.
Hold on. What is what's the new song? I was talking about on Travis Scott's album. Sorry.
No, the new one is Mile High.
Okay, new song's called Mile High. That had more of a rap feel to it, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it did. James Blake is borderline rapping on it, really.
He's got some soul. James Blake definitely has some soul for a white guy, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that one was called Mile High. That was nice with Travis. The next track was pretty cool too, a rap type thing. Let's get to the Elephant in the Room. Andre 3000 brought out from the shadows.
Yeah, I mean, has he done anything since the Frank Ocean album? I don't remember hearing anything from Andre since.
From Frank Ocean, he did with probably Travis Scott. I mean, last I can think of is Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. That probably was the most recent one because Blonde was 2016. So yeah, that was probably the most recent one.
They're probably the same year, so he's probably active that year. He's fucking.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's always that moment I take the glasses off because it's hurting my fucking ears. Yes. So the 3000 feature. It was nice to hear. Andre.
Yeah, he doesn't pop up often, but when he does, it's always nice and refreshing. And It was a really good verse too. It was a really good song.
Do you think that Andre 3000 is maybe one of the best rappers ever?
Yeah, I think, and it's crazy to say this because Outkast is like one of the most highly respected groups, but for some reason Andre 3000's kind of underrated somehow.
Yeah, I asked that because my guy Josh Reynolds called me out on Twitter. I was talking up Jay-Z like usual, and he was saying that Andre is more poppin' than Jay-Z. He was saying that Jay-Z just is lucky he has Beyonce. But
I don't know about that. But
okay,
I see. I don't know. That's a reach, I think. But I see what he's trying to do.
He was trying to say that Andre's had better verses and shit. But I was saying I feel like Jay-Z has been the most consecutive and.
Well, yeah, he's also been way more active too, though. But
yeah, that too. Right.
I don't know. That's kind of a weird comparison, though. I
told him to call in one day. I'm like, because we were going back and forth on Twitter. I'm like, hey man, let's get on the mics here and do it.
Yeah, dude, get that shit recorded.
But yeah, James Blake, pretty cool. Again, what's the album called?
It's called Assume Form.
Assume Form. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. Did you get to hear the Logic record?
It's what was it called again?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I knew he was an actor. Yeah, no, I did. I heard it when it came out the other day.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I think it's just a filler, just a little update on where he's at.
Yeah.
Just saying, like, he wants soccer moms. Soccer moms notice him because of his 1-800 suicide record. He pokes fun at himself, which is smart.
Yeah.
Logic's good, man. I don't know. I would do a song with him, I guess, if I had to.
He's not. I don't know. He's not bad. I don't know. He doesn't do much for me, and his fans kind of suck. But I don't know, he's okay. I don't know.
Are his fans just bitches? Just like, oh, Logic, he's the best rapper.
I know he's so underrated and all this. I don't know. And honestly, I do like that 1-800 track, but I think that's gonna be a big hindering point in his career, I think.
Maybe his biggest song ever. Yeah. And I think, well, that's, I give him respect for at least bringing that up. I think he might even know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good song, and I like the cause, and I respect him for making a track about it, but
did you want that much suicide on your...
back,
yeah. I wonder if he wanted that much suicide awareness brought to him like that. Probably not.
Yeah.
But whatever, I mean. Update, Logic can rap, and he smokes weed now. That's what I had. So... Still smokes weed, or he smokes weed now, so that's cool. G Herbo, I don't know if you heard that one. I forgot that one too. I just listened. It's called Up It. It's pretty good though. I would check it. It's definitely G Herbo type Swervo record where he's kind of just talking his shit, but it's good.
I like Herbo actually.
The beat, yeah, I do too. So it was save worthy. Check that out. I dropped a record. Okay,
yes.
It's called Pressure. Pressure made me better. That is produced by Rizzo Productions. He is also the guy who is providing the beats for the Cypher. Did you like it?
I did. You had a lot of different flows on there. I like how you did. I counted like 3 different flows you had on that track, so that was pretty cool.
See, that's one thing that I like to do that because I hate to, it gets too boring with the same flow.
Yeah, just like have like one throughout the whole track. No, you mixed it up really well. I thought it was good. I liked it.
I am TC in the mix, so I gotta get cocky for a second, man. I gotta get cockier and rappier this year. I gotta rap more this year. So
there you go, man. Just start a beef with somebody. That's what everyone's doing.
That's all I'm missing really is a beef. Maybe me and Slump can just do a fake beef just to get us both bigger.
There you go, man. Yeah, just
genius.
So you guys both you can blow up. There you go.
And Young Slump also just dropped a record.
Yeah.
Produced by Rizzo, and that is called Nuke, featuring 268. That beat goes hard as fuck. Slump.
Yeah, it's one of the more aggressive Slump tracks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those kind of Twitter talk, but Slump's rapping on it. I liked hearing Slump rap instead of sing.
Yeah, I like that he's got the little dual thing going there, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he can do it. That 268 guy is pretty good too. I was wondering where he was. Yeah, I was wondering where he was based out of, but so cool. You got to hear that record. What else? Migos dropped a record with DJ Mustard. It's called Pure Water. It was pretty good. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else rap-wise that you wanted to talk about, Zach? G-Herbo.
No, I think we covered. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, this one guy. What do you hear? I'll just talk about it. A guy
Okay.
DM'd me. He goes by Dread Rock. Dread.
Okay.
That's DREADROCSGE. That's his mention. His song's called Flute.
Clue.
I'ma blow you like a flute if I shoot.
Oh, flute.
Flute. Yeah, flute.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna blow you like a flute?
Well, okay. He's allowed to say that because
Explain this one to me.
Blockboy JB has a line saying, "I'ma blow you like a flute." So I think he kind of went off that.
And we're just letting people say that?
Yeah, it got passed. Well,
right.
let's ask this guy, Dread Rock. I guess is that okay to say? But this song was actually very catchy. I was surprised of how much I liked the song.
Okay.
So that's Dread Rock Flute. So that's
Okay.
produced by Winnis Beats. Yeah, he's based out of Chicago. So I want to shout him
Gotcha.
out. Yeah, pretty catchy, man. Short as fuck, but a cool video. Yeah. Lil Skies dropped a song. Did you hear it, Skyler? Lil Skies dropped a song called Real Ties. He always pretty much delivers, I noticed. Have you ever listened to Lil Skies, Zach?
No, that's one that I haven't got around to quite yet.
He's from the new generation. He's very melodic, but I like him. He's kind of rock star. He uses like the rock star vibe, but kind of
Okay,
Uzi.
he's part of like that,
kinda
like
Uzi-ish, but
best of both worlds kind of thing.
yeah, right.
Gotcha.
He can't rap that much though. But well, I mean, we're just waiting on more albums to drop. I mean, what do we got coming?
Well, Cole's working on something.
Oh right, yeah, we should get that pretty soon. It sounds like that
Yeah,
all went well.
I'm thinking real soon. Did you see he brought Saba? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't talk to you about it. I talked to Stuart. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
So there's
yeah,
one
that was
room.
last week.
One room. It was Saba, Smino, Jid. A lot of hip hop in one room. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and they said they recorded like a shit ton of songs too.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how this comes out.
It's
what
gonna
he's doing with it,
be. It's gonna be fun to hear for sure, man.
But I'm excited about it for sure, though. I'm excited to see what comes out of it.
Definitely. Little update on the Cypher. It didn't happen yesterday like it was supposed to because of the snowstorm, so I pushed it back. So that's going to be Sunday, a week from today. Sunday, January 27th, around 7 o'clock. Again, show up with your verse ready. Zach, I expect you to rap. No, I'm just kidding. You got to work?
Oh, boy.
You got to work, Zach?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
always.
That's all good. And I just ordered the tickets for the show that's coming up. I haven't announced the artist yet, but
Okay. Is
That's
it who
coming.
I think it is?
yes.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
So, got 100 tickets. I'm gonna have to hustle that shit, but we'll see how it goes, man.
All right, nice.
Freak Sounds, they're throwing a show here on the 1st. I'll have that poster soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Thanks for listening, guys. Zach, thank you for calling in. Skylar, thank you for
Thanks for having
filming.
me.
You bet, man. Everyone stay warm. Yeah, man, that's it. I'll let you go, Zach. Thanks, man.
All right, cool, man. I'll talk to you
Peace,
later.
brother. That's episode 30. 30 episodes. Pretty cool, yo. Skylar, we out. Peace.